What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, I want to talk about some cryptocurrency projects, not the ones that I typically will talk about in many videos, like an XRP or a Jasmine coin or a CRO, right? I want to talk about ones that are sleeper plays, sleeper picks in my portfolio that I think are going to be worth quite a bit in the end, and they have some pieces to them to where some people are just sleeping on them because of it. And I want to go over 4 of those cryptocurrencies in this video. So before we get started in it, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Now also, don't forget about my link down below for BTCC. This is a great platform that I've been utilizing for a while now. You can get a 10% deposit bonus when you specifically use my link, as well as extra bonuses up to $10,055. You can also get 40% lower trading fees when you use this link that I have in the description. Also, you can trade up to a 500x leverage if you want to. I don't ever recommend that. I always recommend like a 2 to 10 to 15x leverage, right? That's kind of where the range that gives you a little bit more room to play with. If you're at a 500x leverage, if it drops by 0.5%, you lose everything that you've invested, right? So at least give yourself a little bit of room to play with, a little bit of room to be wrong so that you can eventually be right. So feel free to check out my link for BTCC down below. You can leverage trade, you can trade outright, or you can demo trade if you want to try and figure out a strategy. But in this video today, like I said, we're going to talk about some sleeper plays that I have in my possession. And sleeper plays for me are defined as one that, people just aren't looking at heavily, right? They have all of their attention on the top plays, like a Bitcoin, Ethereum, like even a BNB, or the most popular plays like the meme coins like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, but then also having utility plays like XRP and Cardano and all of those, right? But these sleeper plays are ones that could be formed by utility or popularity or previous highs that it got to, and just people not understanding where that is. And the reason why that isn't there is because of the fact that it's not on the first page anymore, right? Or it's not on the second page anymore. It's not a place to where they can see it all the time. So the first one I want to talk about, in my portfolio, if we go through my watch list, I have a whole watch list of different things that I have. Now, all of the things in my watch list, I hold at least some of. Even Bitcoin, I hold about like $250 worth. But a lot of other ones I hold more of, like XRP or CRO or anything. But the first one that I wanted to bring up that I think is a sleeper play is Ankor. I think there are many people that saw this as an opportunity, and all of a sudden this fell off their radar. And the reason why it fell off the radar is because if you look at where it stands, it's currently at 199 by market cap. It's at $174 million market cap with $12 million worth of volume. So technically you can look at a 7% volume to market cap ratio and say the popularity is still sort of there. With 10 billion coins that's out there in max supply, and also 10 billion in circulation, you don't have any worry for any type of dilution. But if you look at the history and you look at all history, you can see the highest market cap this got to was a $1.2 billion market cap. I expect that to get to 2 to 3 times more than that. And we're currently sitting at about a $200 billion market cap. So multiply that up to, or get that up to 1 billion, that is a 5x, multiply that by 2, and you're seeing massive X's, right? You're seeing it grow by so much more, or 3 or 5, right? And these are just kind of those baseline levels that I look at for, bull runs, where you see a bull run get this to 2 to 3x over that. That's typically what you see. But if you look at how things have grown over time for cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency market in general, you can expect to see so much more than just that 2 to even 3x over that high point. Again, you could be looking at 15 to 20x, if not more than that, over this period of time. Now, I think about like 30 or 60 something thousand, and maybe a little bit more than that, because I might have put more in at the end. And I also have some over on Kraken. So I wanted to buy a decent amount of this because I believe it can easily get up to, that $1 billion market cap. If not, get to a $10 billion market cap, and to get this solidly to a dollar for a 50x return from where we stand, 50 plus x return from where we stand. So Ankor is definitely a slept on play that I felt like a lot of people looked at when it was sitting at $1 billion. And then now it started to fall off, the face of the earth for most people because it's at 199. It's off of the first page. It's something that bothers most people because it is off of the first page. So that's my first play that I wanted to bring up. The second play that I wanted to talk about that's in my possession is Beam. This is a gaming play that was once sitting at a multiple billion-dollar market cap. I'm very bullish on this, and so is the community at 90%. It's sitting at a $355 million market cap at 136. This also has fallen off the first page, which makes people think, oh, you know what? It's just going to keep going down from there. But no, it's not altcoin season yet. We've seen, if we go to market cap and all, that this has reached a $2 billion market cap. So from where it stands, you could be looking at, a 6x return, 7x return, up to that $2 billion plus market cap level. It has a total supply of 62.43 billion coins with a circulating supply of 49.46 billion coins there as well. This is something that I hold a decent amount of, and I want to continue to buy. It's currently at less than a penny, and I could see this potentially getting up to that 40 or 50 billion dollar market cap, reaching a $1 price point, meaning that you're gaining over 100x to those levels. So as something that is a gaming project, a gaming cryptocurrency that you can see the growth in the gaming industry, gaming sector, this is a no-brainer in my opinion. That's going to be worth so much more in the end, so much more than many people think, and it's just fallen off your radar. It is a sleeper play, and it makes sense why. The next play I have talked about recently, it is YFI. YFI sits at $5,140, and I love YFI for one specific reason. And that one specific reason is the circulating supply. 33,000. 34 if you wanted to round up. 34,000 coins. We're not talking about 34 million or 340,000. We're talking about 34,000 coins. With a low supply, it gives it the ability to get to much higher prices because of the fact that that's not a ridiculous market cap. Right now, it sits at a $173 million market cap at a $5,000 price. If you double that, you double it to $10,000. We're still sitting at about a $300+ million market cap. Not billions. We're talking about millions, and that's a $10,000 price. The highest price for YFI was $93,435.53. And this was, I believe, in May of 2021, May 11th, 2021, 4 years ago. We haven't seen an altcoin season since then. And we have seen YFI get up to a $14,000 price. We have seen it get up to, I believe, a $16,000 or $17,000 price since then. But we've seen it hold at higher and higher levels. If we look at all history, we've seen this hold at $30,000, $40,000, right? If it's resisting from 28 and getting back up to 35, we've seen it push from those levels, bounce from 10,000 all the way up to 90+ thousand and then back down to where you saw it at $4,000, $5,000. So it opens up the door for so much change in such a short period of time because of such little supply. Not only to mention, you can go into utility as well and understand that portion of it, but I'm more focused on the fact that this can move just by the popularity we see within it, and any type of shift in popularity shifts this in a major direction the other way, right? So I'm excited for what this can be, and I think this is definitely slept on at 231st by market cap. Meaning that it's off the first page, it's off the second page, and people have to look into the third page in order to actually find this play, unless somebody brings it up on YouTube. And the last play that I want to talk about is a top cryptocurrency. It's AVAX. AVAX sits at 14th by market cap, and I know sitting at an $8 billion market cap, how can you be like, this is slept on? I think there are many people that forget what AVAX was and is and is going to be. I think there's a lot of people that forget that AVAX has been a top play for a while, has seen so many ups and downs, and currently is still experiencing the lower end of the pricing that it's been at, right? Meaning that you have so much room for growth from here. I've invested in the AVAX a hefty amount, whether it's by leverage trading or even by owning it outright. I have 100 that's sitting, or 200 that's sitting over in my Ledger wallet, and I have, I think, 300 or 400 that's sitting in my active trading wallet that I want to make moves as we see certain exit plans, certain exit prices hit. This is not on the second page. It's not on the third page. It's on the first page, but it's like it's everything else is I don't know. The Rock, and then you got John Cena here, where you can't see him. That's basically what it is, where people are not seeing him, or not seeing him there, or not seeing AVAX here. I know John Cena is a heel now, if you follow wrestling, but you can't see him, and that's exactly what's happening with AVAX. You can't really see it, and I think it's just because people maybe don't want to see it, but as we see that growth, we're going to see more and more popularity and more FOMOing into this larger front end project, right? So I want to know what you guys think about these sleeper plays. There obviously are more sleeper plays. I have a lot more in my possession, but these are ones that really came to mind that I was like, people are sleeping on these and they shouldn't be. So let me know what you think about that in the description or in the comment section. Definitely check out all of the links in the description for Patreon, Twitter, and BTCC. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you again so much for watching, for taking the time out of your day to watch me and watch this video and listen to me. It means a lot. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.